Okay, there we go. Now it says you're live, so I'm gonna assume I am live because gotta trust YouTube sometimes. Welcome everyone, it's me Gamerturk, and this is our weekly Q&A session as usual. Well, not as usual because since last week we've been doing it as a live stream because I just don't have the time in general. I'm really hoping things are gonna be better next semester, but I don't want to guarantee anything. Anyways, just like last week, since this is a live stream, there will be no spoiler questions in this one here because I don't want people accidentally coming in the middle of some spoilers. You know, that would be not nice. Let's put it that way. What we're gonna do today is, since I actually asked like 2 days ago regarding your questions, I'll try to answer some from the queue and some from the live chat. So I hope you understand where I'm coming from. This was supposed to be an actual Q&A video that I edited myself, but I simply did not have the time, so we're doing a live stream. Yes. By the way, that's Rising Steel in the background. It's very nice. I thought, hey, we can use that as a backdrop, you know, instead of me trying to switch pictures constantly. That seems to work nice. So yeah, let's go. When do I think Kazuto will wake up? What I think is what is gonna happen. So no, as I said, I am not answering spoiler questions. Please don't ask spoiler questions. Let's see. Monthly giveaway, I used to do that a while back, but since a lot has changed in YouTube terms of services along with Facebook and Twitter stuff, I am no longer doing them because they have the potential to cause me issues, and I don't want that. Anyways, let me pick out the first question. Okay, so this question was from Lady Dianthe. I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, the question is, for each creature's monsters beside humanity, do their ancestors Flocklight and did their Flocklights originate from human baby Flocklights too, just like the humans? So that's basically a question based on the, where's my live stream tab again? So that's basically a question regarding, do orcs have Flocklights? Do ogres have Flocklights? Giants have Flocklights, etc.? The answer is yes. Every single one of them has human Flocklights. Much like individual differences in a human. For example, somebody is more intelligent, somebody is more ambitious. So those kinds of, think of personal differences, but more to the extreme based on the races. So humans are very civilized, and while the orcs, goblins, etc., they all use the same basic Flocklight, they do have their own, properties that define how they live. They are much more primitive, as you have seen in the Dark Territory episodes, and you will see more of them as well. But yeah, that's the answer to that question. I'm trying to focus on the chat as well, but yeah, that's gonna be hard. Like, I have different tabs open here and there. That's the question queue that I collected in the past couple of days. There's the chat, then I'm trying to answer the questions. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? Gabriel's friend said that if he and that guy dies in the underworld, he will not be able to use his account. Does that mean he'll go back to the real world save? That's actually a good question, and yeah, that's not spoilers because it's been stated before, so let me clarify that. So the accounts have certain durability, you know, they have their HPs. If they die, that account is considered dead and cannot be used again unless it's revived, etc. via the consoles, but due to the lockdown and all the password protection, etc., nobody can revive those accounts. I'm not sure if reviving actually possible, by the way. I need to check the books for that. That's the thing about Q&A live streams. I can't go ahead and spend 30 minutes going back to the books. But the thing is, yes, if they die with their accounts, whether Gabriel dies with the Emperor Vecta account, whether Poe dies with the Dark Knight guy account, they cannot use those accounts again because those accounts are registered as dead afterwards. So I hope that answers the question. In your opinion, when will the Fatal Bullet Winter update come out? I hope the story has a good ending. That's a good question. I do not have a guess for when it's gonna come out, but wait, let me actually pull that up real quick. Where was that? Is my Discord open? That's gonna make things a whole lot easier. We are getting a brand new stream really soon. I'm checking the date for you real quick. So yes, there's gonna be an SAO live stream at the Kitakyushu Pop Culture Festival. That's gonna be on the 30th of November. And the times are Japanese Standard Time, by the way. If you're in Europe, that's roughly 7-8 hours ahead of you. But there we're gonna have a Fatal Bullet stage, we're gonna have an Integral Factor stage. The game's still not dying, huh? And then we're gonna have a Memory Defrag Weekend Memo Def stream. And goddamn, Memory Defrag actually needs to die soon. That's been going on for way too long. But yeah, I am expecting some news, maybe a release window in general on 30th of November on that live stream regarding when the winter update is gonna come out. I don't expect a very specific date. Something like either December, January or February. So we can, you know, make a more educated guess. What is Sword Art Online Alternative Clover's Regret? Sword Art Online Alternative Clover's Regret is yet another Sword Art Online spin-off, much like Alternative Gun Gale Online, written by an entirely different author, not as famous as Sixawa Keiichi. It focuses on a brand new cast as well, and it takes place in the Asuka Empire, one of the games Yuki has played with her deceased sister before. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna answer that question with. I have not read Clover's Regret, so I don't have the extensive knowledge, I just know the general idea, and that's pretty much it. I do not understand your question, Sonic. Can you just state what Renly's weapon is, or is that a spoiler? Come on, man. It's like 16 hours from now, the episode is gonna air, just be patient. Is that really a question that you should be asking? As I said, no spoiler questions will be answered. As long as it's a spoiler, I will not answer. And Renly's weapon is very closely tied with his entire backstory, how he became an Integrity Knight, etc. So yeah, that's quite the heavy spoilers actually for tomorrow's episode. You're gonna see all of that. Hopefully, all of that. We know from the preview that the anime is gonna adapt his backstory, but we don't know to which extent. How do you find the Sortilina origin story in Rising Steel? Well, we received the preview thingy a long time before the game actually released. I really enjoyed the cutscene. I preferred having some sound effects as well because it was very awkward. But in the game so far, since I'm doing a playthrough, I'm really not powering through things. Like, for normal, I cleared 1 and 2 so far, midway through 3 in my recording. And then I am doing hard modes as well, because the final chapters of the hard modes actually have the distant memory, distant past stories. So yeah, I'm kinda going slow. But I can play some Rising Steel today as well. I have almost unlocked those additional thingies. I believe they require... Shut up, Argo. So yeah, they require like 3, 4, 4. Wait, is that hard? Yeah, it needs me to clear the hard, but that's no problem. 5, 3, 2, that's a little bit further away for the cathedral. And yeah, I can play a bit, possibly unlock this at the end of this stream. But yeah, I haven't unlocked them yet, so I have no opinions. For God's sake. Dude, don't send me personal pictures, please. That is not okay in general. Well, your hairstyle certainly does not match Kirito, I can tell you that much. Oh yeah, I was gonna change the character that shows up. Where's my Ronya? There we go. Oh, they even mentioned Prancing Deer. That's the place where they get the honey pies and the other stuff. If you watch the end of... What was it? That should be not episode 9. The end of episode 8, yeah, when Kirito comes from the window, he brings honey pies from the Prancing Deer. Rising still has so many nice little details. I like it. Will you play Alicization? Shut up, Ronya. I said shut up. Will you play Alicization Licorice and upload videos of it when it comes out? Of course. Of course, that's why I'm here. If you could bring one detail into the anime cut out from the light novels apart from Zakaria, what would it be? Aria of a Starless Night. The game has the audacity to title their chapter Aria of a Starless Night, but then not adapt Aria of a Starless Night. That was really sad. Shut up, Ronya, you're speaking too much. Yeah, like right here, this chapter is Aria of a Starless Night. That's... Where's my progressive one? Is it around here? The first half or second? Should be the first half. Progressive Volume 1, one half of it is Aria of a Starless Night. It focuses on Asuna, how they first met with Kirito, etc. The entire backstory. And they titled this chapter that way, but then go ahead and adapt only what the anime adapted. That was such a disappointment. When I saw that title, I was really excited for it, but then it all crumbled apart. And yeah, that made me really sad. I would really love to have Aria actually being adapted. Oh my god, my chat jumped. I missed some stuff. It felt weird to me that Kiko and Higa sent Kirito just barely 3 years before scheduled load tests. Was that their intent? It wasn't really their intent, it was just their opportunity, you know, because they didn't have access to Kirito otherwise. The only reason they managed to put him back in is because he kinda died. And Kiku just jumped at the opportunity to put him back in. Otherwise he wouldn't even be brought back in. Why would you even say that? Of course the break is gonna end on a cliffhanger. That's basic logic, that's not even... Favorite SAO game? Hollow Realization so far. Let me go back to the main screen so we can have the backdrop. Ronnie, if you speak too much, I'm gonna switch you out again. Where can I get Rising Steel? From Google Play Store and Apple App Store. Or you can just, if you're on Android, you can get it via an APK mirror. Aria is a nice story. It's a really nice backstory story. I really enjoy it. An animated series on Clover's Regret could be... Ronya, you're really distracting me with your voice. Please shut up. An animated series on Clover's Regret could be interesting. Could be, I don't know. I haven't read Clover's Regret. I'll eventually get there. I have my progressives here. I still haven't read Volume 17, the Yampress version. I have Axel World Volume 1 waiting for me here. I'm gonna start Alternative Gangale Online after I clear every single thing in my backlog. But I'm just adding to the backlog without clearing anything from it, so... I will eventually get to Clover's Regret, just not soon. I did not watch JoJo, I do not know. Are there Gameverse characters in Rising Steel? Not that I know of so far. Okay, now that I caught up with the chat, let's pick one more question from the queue. Is Renly a... Of course, that's the next one on the queue. Yes, Renly is a male. What's the magical ball which Alice was making in the last season? People should just wait for the next episode for these kinds of questions. Are the rest of the knights in white with Fanatio female? So the whirling blades, all of them should be female. I do need to check the novels if it's explicitly stated, because I don't remember if it was. We know their names. Where's my live streaming tab? There we go. We know their names. It's Takira, obviously the female. But then the other three, things get interesting with their names. There's one Jace, there's one Jiro, and there's one Horen. And I genuinely have no clue which of those names are male or female. So the chances are they are all female, because even in the anime they look identical, but without checking through a couple of volumes for a single mention of their gender, it's not something I want to do right now. But yeah, that should give you an idea that the other three are not plot relevant at all. Yeah, I saw the Spanish translation. It was kind of a debacle in SAO Wikia. We laughed a lot, yes. The Spanish translation mixed Renly's gender. The English translation by Crunchyroll, they mixed left and right, either for Eldri or Düsselbert. One of them is on the side of the other for some reason. Was Alice about to kiss Kirito? Maybe you should check my Alicization Explained, because... nope. Did you read the novels first, or did you watch the anime first and then jumped ahead in the novels? The latter. I started with Aincrad anime, I watched everything, I watched Ordinal Scale, and only then I actually started the Alicization Light Novels. I started Alicization Light Novels when Alternative Gun Gale Online was airing, because SAO Wikia people were really pushing me to read them. And I eventually did, and I didn't regret. Why did the gate spell out final load test in giant letters? What purpose does that have? One of the developers there just had fun. That's it. There's a guy that named that scene Alice almost kisses Kirito. Don't trust that guy anymore. What can I say? People are gonna use that for clickbait, because clickbait is what people want. Do you consider yourself an otaku, or are you just a fan of SAO? No, I do not consider myself an otaku. I just watch what I enjoy. I watch Marvel because I enjoy it. I watch Sword Art Online because I enjoy it. I watch Fate because I enjoy it, etc. No, I'm not a blanket anime fan. I just have stuff that I like, and yeah, I go for them. You have to pick one season and one episode from the anime. What will it be? I can be scene specific. It's not gonna be a season. It's gonna be Ordinal Scale when Kirito is reading the Diary of Asuna. That specific scene is what I would pick. For a person who doesn't want spoiler, till where can I read the light novels? If you check my Alicization Explained videos, at the beginning of every single Alicization Explained video, I specifically say until where the anime has adapted. So, check the Explained, check the latest Explained that I have, see how much the anime has adapted, and that's the point where you're safe without spoilers. If you could erase one piece of misinformation that people spread about the series, which piece of information would you do? Kirito is OP. That would be the misinformation that I just erase from existence. Nope, we are not getting a Zakaria flashback. That's Renly's backstory. Will you do explaining videos about ReZero? Why? I don't even watch RE0. I have no idea about that series. Other than Axel World and other Dengeki properties, what other anime would you love to see SAO crossover with? Crossover with, that's a... that's a very limited question. Fate series, because that's the only anime that I have ever watched that kind of fits the theme. Maybe Shaman King, but that's so old. I love Shaman King. So yeah, now that I caught up with the chat, let's pick one more question. Oh, I love this one. Could you please lay down the whole plot, what's gonna happen, in brief in one video under complete spoilers? No, that is something I am not gonna do. So here's an interesting question. Somebody asked if Licorice, Alicization Licorice, the console game, happens before Fatal Bullet. I have no idea where they came to that conclusion. But no, Alicization Licorice, from what we know so far, follows the events of Fatal Bullet. In fact, Alicization Licorice cannot happen without the death gun incident actually happening. So that's kind of the timeline we're following. Let's have a look at the chat again. Oh my god, I haven't played any ads so far. There's an ad. Enjoy. So progressive in work to anime is good, right? Okay, I do not get that question, but it's something regarding progressive being adapted into anime and some good writing. In my opinion, progressive has very nice writing. It's not the most life-threatening situation because we didn't really reach those points except for the first floor boss. So if you're looking for something very, very serious and grim, you should probably wait a little. But in general, I do really enjoy progressive. It's slightly more lighthearted than what you would expect from a death situation, but it's not as comedic as the manga adaptation, which is... Ooh, that adaptation is loose. I don't know if you're the only Turk, but you're the only one speaking Turkish, so... maybe you should speak English. Do you like Attack on Titan more than SAO? No, I do not. I dropped Attack on Titan like 1.5 seasons ago because I read the manga and it was going to somewhere stupid and I didn't want to be part of that stupid. What's your opinion on the SAO Alicization Rising Steel storytelling? I was planning on making a review of this game next week, Friday. But yeah, in short terms, Rising Steel really pays attention to what it's adapting from Alicization. It's really detailed. It has Zakaria, it has game original stuff from Alicization. Like Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh having just left Rulit and taking refuge in a cave during a rain, etc. Where Yu-Gi-Oh is like very... how do you call it? God damn it, the word just slipped my mind. Being very... unconscious is the wrong word because that means he's dropping dead. Insecure, yes. Insecure about his choice. And Kirito, you know, trying to boost his morale. And at the end of it, Kirito feels a gust of wind on his head. And it's not actually a gust of wind, it's just Charlotte jumping on his head. That's things like that I really enjoy. The problem is, while they really pay attention to the Alicization stuff in Rising Steel, they don't pay... they barely pay the minimum amount of attention to the flashback scenes. Like, the Aincrad scenes are just there so they can act like, you know, this game has Aincrad, you know, for the marketability of the game, which I do not like. If you're gonna adapt something, do it properly. If you're gonna title your chapter Ari of a Starless Night, then actually go ahead and adapt Ari of a Starless Night. Where is my progressive one? God damn it. Did it? That's volume 2. Seriously, where is my progressive volume 1? Oh, there it is. Fucking gigantic. Yeah, like... I mean, of a picture. A picture that doesn't already exist in the main thing. And that's gonna get me demonetized. No. Really? No picture that I can show. Okay, this 2-page spread, I can show it. It's no spoilers. Like, if you're gonna adapt Ari of a Starless Night, properly adapt it. There's so much before the boss battle, so much before the boss meeting. Asuna is like really trying to not kill herself but push her to the limit where she would eventually die, etc. And that's when Kirito finds him. All that stuff, adapt them. Why would you say it's Ari of a Starless Night when it's not Ari of a Starless Night? So yeah, that's my real complaint. The backstory, the flashback stuff to Aincrad or other worlds, it's insufficient. It's just there for the marketability. The Alicization stuff, perfect. Keep going. What characters do you want more of other than Klein? Egil. Do you regard the entire SAO story under sci-fi genre? I'm starting to think so, especially after Mother's Rosaria arc. I really wouldn't say SAO is sci-fi. It's just something that's created under the umbrella of sci-fi, but it's not really sci-fi because the story is Underworld. The story is not this elaborate technological device of the future, you know? That's the way I look at it. The majority of the story, that's not sci-fi, that's just an adventure, that's a fantasy world, more than sci-fi. If you have to pick 5 fights, what battles will that be? Oh my god, there's so many fights. And some of them are spoilers as well, so... One of the fights is spoilers between a Dark Territory member and an Integrity Knight. I'm gonna only go that far. One of the fights I really enjoy is Kirito vs Yu-Gi-Oh! Synthesis 32. Of course, the anime has cut out a lot of details from that fight. One of the fights that I really like is Kirito vs Chudelkin. The one that takes 10 seconds, but about 10 pages as well in the meanwhile. There's so much to that Kirito vs Chudelkin fight that I really enjoy. What else? Kirito vs Volo is a nice one. Kirito vs Fanatio, that's one of the better fights out there. Am I being too Alicization specific? I feel like I am being too Alicization specific. Count that up to that being more recent in my memory. Do you think that the conclusion of the Dark Elf campaign in Integral Factor will be foreshadowing for Progressive, or do you think that it will end differently in Progressive? It will definitely end differently in Progressive because when the Dark Elf campaign was completed in Integral Factor, we were already like 3, maybe 4 floors ahead of what Progressive had. So that's definitely Integral Factor original. That has nothing to do with the actual Progressive stuff. So a little flashback to Alicization episode 22. When fighting Chudelkin, did Kirito use an SAO skill that was enhanced by the STL? Yes, he is using Vorpal Strike, one of his trademark skills back in SAO. He loves that skill because of its utility and flexibility in general. It has that small lunge forward that really helps closing that gap, which is essential back in SAO. But what he's doing is he's using Incarnation to extend the reach of that Vorpal Strike to never before seen places. It's pretty much the same Vorpal Strike that Kuroyuki Ime uses, by the way, so... Connecting the dots. Why does SAO Wiki have a freaking spider pop up over links, damn it? Yep, that's something we added after the Charlotte episode, not the Charlotte episode, but episode 12 or 13, whichever one Charlotte is shown as a mini spider. We knew that was gonna tick people off, some people off the wrong way, but we still did it because we can. If you're so busy on your studying, why don't you do YouTube when you finish the studying? I think almost all people will do that, don't get me wrong. The main reason is YouTube is not reliable. I can't even support myself at this point with YouTube alone. So that's something I cannot do. It's just a side hobby thing that I hope will evolve into something more in the near future before I'm done with university. Otherwise I'm gonna go to work, like normal work. But you can prevent that from happening by becoming a channel member. You see right there, can I have my window so I can see what I'm pointing at? Right there's today's member goal. So currently we have 10 members. I'm aiming for 12 in the stream. Please hit that join button down below. It really helps. We get more emotes as well. You get access to emotes, you get access to that cool little badge next to your name that evolves over time the longer you stay a member. Do that. It helps. Favorite sword in SAO? By design as well. I'm gonna go with Black Lily sword. That's a nice one. But since I caught up with the chat again, let me check for more questions. Is there any more questions over here, or do I need to change the tab? I love how people are calling Renly a pathetic coward. They're all gonna regret after we experience his backstory. Everybody is so impulsive on the internet. It's sad. Oh my god, why are all of these spoiler questions, goddammit? Okay, now this is a good question. If Quinella was the one who created the taboo index in the human empire, who made the rule of the strongest in the dark territory? So first off, let's clarify the first part of that question. If Quinella was the first one who created the taboo index in the human empire. Before Quinella came to be, there were already rules in the human empire that people couldn't breach. Again, that's part of their entire behavior thingy. Yes, Quinella created a taboo index with rules that people cannot breach, but there were already rules that people cannot breach, similar to cut content from the anime. Cardinal, for example, can't put her teacup onto the table without a coaster underneath, because that's what Lyceris, the vessel she is using, the parents of her thought the little kid saying, you know, you can't put a teacup on the table without a coaster under it. So even that English is failing me. Even if Cardinal tries to put the teacup on the table without a coaster, she can't, because that figure of authority, the parents' wishes, the parents' rules still apply to the vessel that she is using. So the taboo index is not necessary to actually block people from doing something. It's all about the authority and the rule structure. Taboo index just one element within that structure. As for the who made the rule of the strongest in the dark territory, now I don't think it's explicitly stated, but if you look at where Emperor Vecta wakes up, I mean, he specifically has a throne room in the dark territory built for him, where he fell into a slumber. You know, it's not that far-fetched to assume that one of the humans were also responsible for creating the dark territory as well. So eventually the final load test can come to be. It's all part of the plan. Again, That's not explicitly stated in the novels, as far as I'm aware. But that's a very basic deduction that one can do. Let me switch Ronya, so we can have a different... What do I have? Oh, so now that triggered. I was waiting for this to trigger for like the past 2 hours. I was looking here and there were no other missions available. But this little thing was not proccing for some reason. Shut up, Ronya. Too much. Is Lisa your favorite artist? No, that would be Reona. Let's change the scenery a bit as well. Yeah, let's go with this dickhead. Nope, just fuck off. God damn it, I immediately regret my decision. Yu-Gi-Oh, please, no. Can I not have one normal person? Eri-chan, yes, please. Okay, there we go. Why didn't Kirito have any commands when he first went in if they wanted to treat him so badly? Why not ensure... Because he was put in as a regular human. He wasn't even supposed to have his memories. He needed to be one of the crowd to actually affect the crowd, not a leader in the Dark Territory. That's pretty obvious. Oh, I do live. Thank you. Glad you noticed that. Thank you very much, dear Russian person. Thank you. Do you think there will be a Quinella character in SAO Rising Steel? Yes, definitely. Just the story needs to progress a little further. I wonder if Quinella was really evil after watching War. It started to look like she was just trying to defend the human realm. She wasn't trying to defend the human realm, but in my opinion, she isn't evil either, you know? She knows the environment is completely virtual, so not real in a sense. So she's no different than Kikoka. She just wants to ascend the digital realm up into the real world. I don't consider that evil because she's right. Kirito knows she's right. That's why he can't say a single thing about it when he's asked about it. Yeah, Quinella is not evil, man. She just knows she's in a virtual world. Let me see, can I find other questions? Will Sortilina come back in War of Underworld? She already has. Okay, we're done with the questions over there. So there's a bunch of questions here. Ah, yes, that's a good one that actually relates to episode 5. This question is probably not an important one, but I was curious why Kirito's mentor never visited him. Like, he influenced her with Aincrad swordsmanship and grew her favorite flowers for her. I would assume they had a touching relationship, but, and I now need to hit read more, but just seems weird that the anime never hinted at anything. Like, she was at the war briefing and everything. Did the light novel give any details, or did he forget to write something about that? So, the key point is that the Sortilina and Golgoroso being at the meeting, let me switch to the live streaming window again. Sortilina and Golgoroso being at the war briefing was an anime original scene. For starters, Golgoroso didn't even exist in War of Underworld. Secondly, Sortilina would appear later on, but not at that moment. So technically speaking, while she was at the briefing that she shouldn't have been in the anime, she's not aware of the situation regarding Kirito in the first place. So that's why she never visited them, that's why she's never mentioned. That's why, well, it was a nice touch that she was in the meeting. Kind of messed up the reasons behind it. Question but not related to SAO. So how far are you in your mobile Heroes game? What? If you're asking about Rising Steel, I'm like 3 chapters in right now. I am not powering through it because I'm doing a playthrough. Okay, no more questions, so I am going over to the backlog again. Someone is asking, is the series completed in the source material? Yes, Alicization is complete in the source material. There are 2 volumes after it. Moon Cradle, Alicization side story, not really part of the Alicization, but side story, yes. And then we got Unital Ring, volume 21. Then Kiss and Fly is volume 22, which is a side story compilation from before the Blu-ray exclusive stories from years ago. And then volume 23, Unital Ring 2, is coming out in December, next month in Japan. Which videos will you make when Alicization ends? Well, when Alicization ends, we're gonna have this lovely Rising Steel here. We're gonna have more Integral Factor, we're gonna have Alicization Licorice, we're gonna have more Fatal Blood Winter Update. I really do hope Winter Update is the final update for that game. And then what I'm gonna do is, we're gonna go into the novels, where we got a lot of never adapted before stories. We have tons of side stories as well. So that's what I'll be covering, if it ever comes to that, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna get Alternative GGO Season 2 as well eventually, maybe a progressive anime, maybe a Clover's Regret anime, maybe even a Girls Ops anime, who knows. Let me come back here. What happened to the operator-chan? Eri-chan? Not sure if I should answer that question actually. She will appear again, just not soon. So I'll consider that to be spoilers and not answer. How many volumes do you think Unital Ring will have? No idea. From the first book we don't even have a visible antagonist around, so I would assume maybe Alicization sized, maybe slightly shorter, maybe slightly longer. Who knows? There isn't enough content for us to gauge where the story is going and where it's gonna end. Okay, this is a long question, but let me see if it has any spoilers. Okay, that seems fine. Is SAO the only anime that you watched? If yeah, not watched, just watch. If not, can you give me some examples of other animes that you have watched or currently watching? And do you follow the anime society as a whole? I mean, do you still know about any info of any recently trending anime or other hot topic concerning about anime in the anime society? For example, like the recent booming trending anime Fire Force, Rising of the Shield Hero, My Hero Academia, 7 Deadly Sins, and probably the best anime of this year, Demon Slayer, which, for your information, Lisa also did the opening for this anime. And I just desperately want you to probably react to the opening of this certain anime. That's all, thank you. So the question is, do I watch anything else besides SAO? Yes, I do. For starters, I am watching Fate Grand Order this season, the Babylonia, Absolute Demonic Front Babylonia anime, that I am even covering on my channel, that not many of you are watching, because either I'm too late or I'm not pushing it hard enough. Please do watch my Fate Grand Opinion series, where I cover the Fate Grand Order's Absolute Demonic Front Babylonia anime. But yeah, aside from that, for example, last season or 2 seasons before, I was watching, what was that? Kaguya-sama Love is War. That's an absolutely brilliant series. People have recommended that I read its manga as well, but I just don't want to put any more stuff on my backlog, so I'll just wait for season 2. It's been announced. I am really excited for it. Before that, I watched Darling in the Franxx. Other anime that I watched, well, Fate Apocrypha, of course, Unlimited Blade Works, Death Parade. That's one of the best stuff I have ever watched. It's really sad that it's not gonna get a season 2 ever. What else? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I did not watch the Full Metal Alchemist, just watch Brotherhood. Shaman King, the anime of my childhood. I loved it more than I love Pokemon. I never watched Dragon Ball, but Shaman King was the best thing I have ever watched. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX I really enjoyed. What else? Tokyo Ghoul I really hate. Attack on Titan, I enjoyed it to a certain extent, but then I started hating it. That's pretty much it that comes to my mind right now. Oh yeah, I totally get that. Fate is just too big of a series. I haven't watched half of Fate in the first place. Like, I didn't watch Fate Stay Night. I didn't watch Fate Zero. I have no fucking clue what Prisma Ilyas stuff is supposed to be, etc. I just watch the parts that interest me. And it's not like the things get me confused. Like, if you go ahead and watch Absolute Demonic Front Babylonia, you're not gonna have too many questions. It's more of a standalone story. The connections to the other singularities and to the future, the overarching stuff, you may have questions about, but I strongly recommend you watch Babylonia. It's nice. Why don't you do videos about Fate Grand Order? I do videos about it, just not Q&As, because I am not knowledgeable enough on Fate series to actually do Q&As, you know? To provide an answer, I need to have the answer in there, which I don't for Fate Grand Order. Tokyo Ghoul hate strikes again. What can I say? Kaneki is a fucking idiot. The only person worthy of being watched in that series is Toka, because she's just the cutest thing ever. Well, I don't want to mention Oban Star Racers because I don't know if that thing is considered anime, and I don't want people, you know, threatening to cut my throat when I say that French production is an anime. But Oban Star Racers is an absolutely great series. I loved it. It was easily one of my top 5 series when I was a kid. Like, there was Shaman King, there was Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, there was Oban Star Racers. What else can I add there? There was that Action Man show. What was it? Atom? Alpha Teens on Machines? That thing never received a 3rd season after having such a big cliffhanger at the end of the season 2. I'm genuinely mad about that, even after a dozen years. Jesus Christ. I have an SAO related question. What did it mean when the little cute things went out of control? You need to tell me what the little cute things are, because I cannot answer that question if I don't know what you're talking about. In your opinion, is Pokemon any good right now? I don't know. XYZ was a pretty decent anime. As for games, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was pretty good. That's when I returned to Pokemon, but Sun and Moon just lost me again. And I was gonna go ahead and get Pokemon Sword and Shield, but I even announced that I was gonna get it like a couple months ago. But then everything came together at this point, so I didn't want yet another thing to cover. You know, I already have little enough time. Unital Ring will be the last season of SAO. Well, Reiki Kawara himself hopes that Unital Ring will actually wrap up the story of Sword Art Online. But again, that's more dependent on Miki rather than Reiki, so who knows? It's very likely to be the last season, yes, the last story arc, let's not say season, written by Reiki, but only time will tell. Okay, let's check more questions. Actually, let me play this game a little instead of checking for further questions to give you some action. We can do some ordinal battles. Will you watch the upcoming Sonic movie? Yes, I will. Pretty sure I can beat this one. I need to level up a bit more and actually unlock the blacksmith function. Just look at this. He's so lower level than I am, but the problem is he has his weapons ranked up, which I don't because I still haven't unlocked the blacksmith stuff. Why'd you say Yu-Gi-Oh is deader? Because Kirito is brain dead, Yu-Gi-Oh is completely dead. That's perfectly neutral. That was not harsh. Minimum requirements for Rising Steel? No clue. You just gotta go onto the Play Store and see what's the minimum requirement there if you're fine playing it or not. Am I gonna watch Pokemon Sword and Shield anime? No, I will not. Oh my god, are we on auto? Please don't be on auto. I really don't want to play this. The one person Yu-Gi-Oh attacks is the one that resists. God damn it, Yu-Gi-Oh, you had one job. Okay, who are we? I think that's Ronya. And we're attacking the wrong one again because the UI is confusing me. Take care, anime fan. Take care. Oh, that's still my attack. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can attack. Yep. Do you agree with the decision to continue after Alicization, or do you think that Reiki should have focused on more side stories like Moon Cradle? To be frank, the way Unital Ring is going, it feels like an elongated light, side story anyways. Let me see. Can I destroy that Earth Alice, please? There we go. I don't think I need to heal myself. That's gonna be Ronya's job. Actually, I can because Yuju is the only one hurt. Yeah, sure. Now, Ronya. Please destroy Kirito. Nope, I am not gonna play Sword and Shield. This is gonna be all. Nope, single ally, just go for assault then. Do you think the upcoming Sonic movie can also be kind of considered a Dr. Robotnik origin story? It's not canon. That's all there is to it. No, kind of not up, but the Pirate Alice is kind of useless. The one that they gave as a pre-registration bonus. Of course, we should have expected that much because if everybody gets it, it has to be useless. But yeah, I wasn't expecting her to be this useless. I could use a 3-star character instead of Pirate Alice and would be better off. Okay, what now? Obviously need to heal Leaf, otherwise she's gonna die. Progressive will eventually get adapted. That much is obvious because there's gonna be such a huge blank spot between the end of Alicization and then the start of Unital Ring anime that it will have to be adapted somehow. Okay, come on, Ronya, just destroy Kirito. Did Ronya bring a wooden sword to an actual fight? Do you mean here or in the preview? Here I forced her to go into a fight with a wooden sword because I don't have a better sword at the moment. That is more on me than it is on Ronya. It is Ronya, by the way, not Ronnie. Get that out of the way while we're at it. Alice, please be useful once. Slash attack strong. It says strong, but it's such a useless attack. Like 600 attack. Jesus Christ, the break hits harder. Really hate Pirate Alice unit. Okay, Yujo, if you take out Kirito, then we can use Incarnation with Ronya. I like the incarnate attacks. The problem with this game is it takes too long. The attack animations are way too fancy, even the basic ones are way too fancy and they can't be properly skipped. Things need to be more fluid, you know, when you play Fate Grand Order it just flows, it's fast. This isn't fast and that's my main complaint about this game, in terms of its gameplay. Like, I know you guys made amazing animations, but the 90th time that I watch it, it's not as amazing as you want it to be. I'm pretty sure I can't defeat that, so we're going with this C rank again. Like, look at it, everyone, despite being lower level than me, has unlocked Blacksmith. By the way, you can still ask questions, this is still a Q&A stream. I will stop playing if I have to answer something. Okay, let's charge. Let me see, there's more questions. Oh yeah, people are asking if Professor Shigemura and even Yuna are gonna be maybe cameoed in Alicization. I can see Yuna being somewhat cameoed, but Professor Shigemura, he's not on Ocean Turtle, the Ocean Turtle is under attack, etc. I don't think Professor Shigemura will be cameoed in Alicization. Maybe at the very end of it as an epilogue or something, an anime original scene that teases the future. Maybe, but not likely. Wait, can that Kirito die? Oh my god, 30% incarnation down, that's not nice. Okay, that Yuki is useless, don't need to worry about that. That Alice is useless because it's the Pirate Alice, so of course useless. Can this single-handedly kill Yuki? If you like turn-based games, like Rising Steel is perfectly fine. I also recommend Fate Grand Order. But the moment you go into one of the two, it's kind of gonna destroy your entire schedule because you need to do a whole lot of stuff. Dude, come on. You know we're not having spoiler questions. Don't do that. I don't care if you censored it. If you expect an answer from me, I will not provide an answer. Can you set up link this game with Facebook? Nope, not at the moment, sadly. To transfer your account, you need to create a data transfer thingy-majingy. Like a Facebook link would be absolutely amazing. I mean, Crossing Void has it. I see no reason why this game doesn't. Alice, you're useless. Nice Lifa character that you have, thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna destroy this one. Okay, so just for confirmation, the light cube cluster contains every soul, like even the dark territory stuff. Yes, the light cube cluster has the entire save data of every single floodlight in the world, in Underworld. That is correct. Is it possible to copy souls of the dead people in STL? No, you cannot copy the souls of the dead people, because dead people, the moment they die, their floodlight is their light cube is completely wiped. There is no more data once a person dies. There is no saves, there is no storages, etc. that you can bring them back from. It's gone. Once you die, your light cube is erased and there is nothing more to you. However, it is possible to copy those who are not dead. For example, that's what Quinella did, and when both Quinella did with Lyceris, let me elaborate, because once I mention something out of the blue, people usually think like, oh my god, where did he jump to? Because I have everything here. That's what Quinella did when she was creating Cardinal, you know, after she fused. She tried to alter her memory, but what do you do if you're dealing with your... I am wasting way too much time just to show this. If you have data on your hard drive and you're trying to alter data, maybe transfer it to someplace else, what do? You first create a backup, right? That's what Quinella did. She copied her entire soul onto Lyceris, and then she was gonna alter her own floodlight to delete data, etc., to create more space. But the problem is, the moment she copied herself over to Lyceris, they both saw each other and they knew one of them had to be a copy. So one of them went through soul collapse, which was Cardinal, of course. That's why she could break away from being Quinella and could attack her directly. But yeah, you can copy the souls of the living. You can't copy the souls of the dead because those souls are no longer there. There are other ways to copy souls, but mentioning that would be, well, somewhat spoilers. I hinted at things in my explained videos, but I will not talk about that specifically right now. In episode 13 of the first part of the session, Cardinal tells Kirito to choose 10 people to save before she resets Underworld. If you were given only 2 people to save, who will you save? Shasta and Berkuli. Yes. Memes all the way. Was there 4 DLC for Fatal Bullet or just 3? There are 4 DLCs for Fatal Bullet. 3 of them are prequels to the ending. 1 of them is a sequel to the ending. Are people like Shasta and the Dark Knights human souls? Yes, they are human souls. No, they are using the same empty floodlight. This was one of the first questions I answered in the entire live stream. They use regular floodlights, the same as humans. Just based on the race, they have individual differences. Dark Knights are perfectly human. Oh, would you look at that? We ranked up. Nice. Very cool. Can I actually get anything yet? I just want to use the exchange for something. Oh, I can replenish BP. Sure, we can do that. But no, I'm not gonna do it. Let's progress a little in the story. Yeah, the Facebook link not existing is kinda annoying. I'm with you on that. You said that Suga didn't have a crush on Kazuto, but I never said she didn't have a crush on Kazuto. She did, and she let it go. Then she had a crush on Kirito, the VR avatar that she meets in Alfheim Online, and then she realizes it's Kazuto, so she lets go again. That's the point. Can Alice not access her old memories? And if not, is it because the piety module hasn't been removed? It's not about the piety module. Her old memories, only an echo of them remain, because the other part was part of that memory fragment that was on top of Quinella's chambers, you know, the little crystal. That's where Alice Tsuberg's entire memories are, and that died along with Yu-Gi-Oh! Hi Gamerturk, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you. How about you? How can we play this game? You go over to your App Store or Google Play Store, whichever platform you're on, and then you download it from there. Okay, I'm gonna have Frenica, please. Don't ask spoiler questions, please. Oh, I got stuff. Are there any battle points? God damn it. Nope. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can collect enough in the next 10 minutes or so to get 250 to do a pull. So we're gonna aim for that. Oh yeah, more Aincrad adaptations. Should I just skip the stories? I feel like I should. Or you can watch it while I answer questions. I feel like it doesn't make much sense to keep going with the story if I'm talking about stuff. Can you even see the text? So I think... yeah, that's kind of cutting it off. You put it up here. That blocks off everything. Yeah, I'll just... I don't know, put it here. Yeah, that allows you to see the text. Anyways, the story is the Aincrad flashbacks is not all that great anyways. Does Licorice still not have an announced release date? No, it doesn't. Futami said it's not anytime soon. So again, we're probably waiting until the end of Alicization Anime as a whole. And remember, Alicization War of Underworld is a split core, so we're gonna have 12 episodes, then 1 core break, and then 11 more episodes. And at the end, we're probably gonna get Licorice. But no announced release date or even a window. Okay, my hair is annoying me again. Let's go, we're gonna become Klein. Did I become Klein? Oh my god, I became the stupid Klein. Let me make this more red, yeah, that works. That looks absolutely terrible, so we're keeping it for sure. What's your thoughts on Kirito being OP? I think it's stupid. Yes, it is stupid, because Kirito is not OP, he is constantly losing and being saved by actually OP people. So yeah, he caused the deaths of multiple sacrificial tools. He's not OP. What is the name of the game? Alicization Rising Steel. Yes, he would have lost against Oberon if it wasn't for Kayaba. He would lose against Deathgun if it wasn't for Shinon. He would lose against Quinella if it wasn't for Yu-Gi-Oh, Carnal, Charlotte, Alice Tsuberg, everybody there. He's not OP. He's creative, so he can win certain things, but he is not OP. He's OP from the statistical, status standpoint back in SAO because he grinded so much and he has higher stats. Literally OP in that sense, but not in the sense that people are claiming him to be. Yay, 3 more memory diamonds. Cool. He doesn't lose to Yuki. That's tricky stuff. Don't go there. There's so much to talk about there. Incarnate skill 1s. I hate the incarnate skill 1s requirements, especially when you're overpowered like me. I had so many issues back in the earlier episodes because this thing is requiring incarnate skill. I was just killing them way too fast. The Kobold Lord, there's one of the ones back in the Aincrad flashback, Area of a Starless Night, that there's only 3 enemies, but they die so fast that you can't charge your incarnation up. So annoying. Okay, I'm gonna go with Scrambled because he gives me more friend points. If Kayaba wasn't the final boss of Sword Art Online, would he be able to defeat the floor 100 boss? Nope, Kayaba specifically says this boss is bullshit, so I'm gonna replace it with myself. That's what he says. Even he himself thinks that the players won't be able to... Okay, this is shouting too much. I gotta bring that down. There we go. Let me turn it up slightly here. Let me turn it back further down. And now turn it up over here. There we go. Masterfully voice mixing. Good job, me. Well done. Anyways, what was I saying? Yes, even Kayaba doesn't think they can beat the boss, so he changes it to himself. Fix my hair. I don't wanna look like an idiot. And I do look like an idiot. There's a part that I can't help myself with. But at least I can make it slightly more bearable. Oh yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I guess. I don't know. That looks bad. I shouldn't do this. There is only 23 episodes of Season 2 Alicization. Alicization as a whole is Season 3, which is 4 cores. The first half of Alicization, the Human Realm arc, has 24 episodes. The second half of Season 3, War of Underworld sub-arc, is gonna have 23 episodes as a split core. Yes, 12 episodes, break, 11 episodes. Final episode maybe 2 hours, but that's just rumors. There's nothing to suggest that that's a thing. Are you gonna continue playing Integral Factor? Yes, there is an update that I didn't cover yet, part of the Alicization tie-in campaigns that they have. I wanted to cover it last Wednesday. The problem is Rising Steel got released last Tuesday. This thing kinda received priority. Strange, I searched the game in Google Play and I can't find it. If it's not available in your region, you won't be able to find that. You will need to download it from a different source. Again, 1 incarnate skill. Fuck you too, game. Where'd you go, Scrambled? I want my 30 friend points, please. Oh, screw you too, Scrambled, for screwing me. What did you hate in Season 3 of SAO? The needless ALO scenes. That's what I hated above all else. Yes, Scrambled is here. Let me find more questions from the backlog. So that's a spoiler question. No.
戦闘開始だ。大きい。大技。
Ah, yes, another question about Lena being in the war meeting. Did Lena remember our fight against Eldri, or just it's not mentioned? Lena in the novels never comes across Eldri in the first place because she wasn't in the meeting. So again, one of those things that the meeting scene, while it's nice having Golgorosa and Lena there, it doesn't make much sense if you start thinking about it, because there's Eldri that Lena fought with, there's Kirito that Lena was the mentor of, etc. There's so much stuff that gets tangled in there. Oh, more anime flashbacks, yes. Yeah, nobody hates on Asuna for being OP because it's not cool to hate on Asuna, it's just cool to hate on Kirito, and that's why people hate.
Nah.
What platform do you watch SAO Alicization on? In my region, Alicization is available on Wakanim. Wakanim takes care of the German-speaking area, and that's the only one available for me. I should stop streaming and play Destiny instead. I'm so far away from the Undying title. But I need to get that scout in, so we're gonna keep going. You know what? If we reach the member goal, I'm actually gonna purchase a full multi-scout as well. So let's make that our goal. Maybe that'll encourage more people to become channel members. And we can get more emotes as a whole. So yeah, 2 more people becomes a YouTube channel member here. You know, that goal up there. We're gonna do a paid multipool. Shut up, Elizabeth. Nobody cares. Oh yeah, the illustrations are great. I really love Abek's illustration in general. Oh my god, don't tell me the requirement for this one was to bring no support. Boss battles always require you to not bring any support. Okay, this is the first battle though, this is not the proper battle. Should come after this. But my Brian is dying. Please go save Brian, Phantom. Why does the dragon have an incarnation? That dragon is a regular SAO dragon game. But then again, we're attacking him with Alicization characters, so who cares? You know what this game needed? Some restrictions for certain battles. Like the first duel we have, they adapted Yu-Gi-Oh and Jinx duel, well not Jinx, Zinx duel, before we left Rulid, to gain the right to become a man-at-arms at Zakaria. But then when Yu-Gi-Oh duel starts, I look at the screen and there's like 4 of my members there, completely raping the hell out of Zinc. That wasn't even fun. I completely destroyed the guy with Blue Rose Sword's enhanced armament. I miss the old anime art style as well. They were much more expressive before Alicization. Now it's just way too detailed, so they can't go for more expressions. They need to work on the details every single time. Huh? Why is Super Chat dead? God damn it, YouTube, that's that's my main revenue stream on live streams. Why is the Super Chat dead? Yeah, it was complete without a supporter. Great, we fucked it up again. I keep missing that every single time. Okay, Lisbeth, you put your heart into that weapon and then never talk about it again. Now, I'm pretty sure the background pipeline and the animation pipeline are completely different pipelines, so one doesn't affect the other. The problem is their animation is so detailed in the first place that causes the issues. Hey there, Sadore. Ah yeah, these are straight from the novels. I don't even remember if the anime mentioned these details, like his crafting materials are completely going off because of how dense, how hard the Giga Cedar branch is. Hey there, Garita. I'm glad they eventually adapted this scene. They did it very late, but they did it, so I'm kinda happy. Did I really answer all of your questions? You guys are no longer asking questions. Oh, okay, I can answer this question. I'm pretty sure I answered it before and even mentioned it in my Explain series, but whatever. I want to ask, when Fanatio was treated by Cardinal, it was in her own library. My question is, after Cardinal healed her wounds, where does Fanatio end up after she was being treated by Cardinal? So Cardinal treated Fanatio after the Kirito vs Fanatio battle, and before appearing on the top floor, she leaves Fanatio over in the Axiom Church garden, so the garden where they fought Eldri, around the roses. That's where she leaves her, and then moves on to the top floor. So it's not like Fanatio well, she did magically reappear because Cardinal casted the magic, but it's not a plot hole. Yes, the anime did mention the grindstone. That's nice. Oh, did they not mention the bit where Kirito almost ruined a bunch of stuff on the wall? God damn it. That was an entire thing about the taboo index. Oh, metalworking shop, thank you. That's gonna help a lot. I do not want to use anything on this shitty sword. Why are you making me upgrade this so much, game? I don't want your tutorial. Oh wait, it's not consuming anything. Okay, this is just a tutorial, okay. That's fine. Now we go back. And then give me back the reins, please. God damn it. Game, can you let me play? Yeah, that's kind of true, yeah. They're doing a good job with War of Underworld. Well, a better job than what they... Really? You're gonna tutorial me out of the entire blacksmith stuff? That was so not necessary. Okay, now, where is my Night Sky sword? You just should have it. We're gonna enhance the shit out of that. If I enhance the blue rose sword, does... Oh my god, I have no enhancing materials. Why was I so excited then? This is cancer. Insufficient materials or Shia? I have enough Shia, I don't have the materials. Where do I get the materials? I would like to have some materials, please. Oh, Sadora actually has a sprite. Hey there, Sadora. You're cool. Your face is a little wibbly wobbly, but it's more on the game than it is on you. If you had the option to create your own enhanced armament and release the collection ability, what would it be? You're asking too complicated questions. It'll probably be something related to cold, because I am a skier, etc. So when you're trying to create an enhanced armament, you should probably look to what's more important to you in life, etc. Because first off, to be able to use the enhanced armament, you need to resonate with the weapon itself. That's why when someone asked me before what Renly's enhanced armament is, I didn't want to answer, because that ties in with his backstory that we're gonna cover next week. So personally, you need to resonate well with the weapon in the first place. So if you're looking to creating an enhanced armament or memory ability in general, you can't just go ahead and pull stuff out of your ass to create one. You need to find something that actually resonates with you. Okay, do I have any materials now? Sadore, cut me some slack and get that sword leveled up, please. Oh, now it doesn't require any materials. I have no idea what's happening. Why doesn't it require any materials? Now it does. Okay, up until rank 10, we seem to be fine. Why did it require materials previously? Did I hit the full one? Probably did. Okay, Night Sky Sword has been leveled up to 10. That should give me a nice boost. Alright, let me actually restructure my party. Okay, we'll consider that a typo. Why did they name it Shia? That ruins the game a bit. Should be Shia. That's the currency in Underworld. I'm pretty sure it is mentioned in Volume 9, Alicization Beginning, and probably Never Again. It has to be mentioned in Volume 10 as well, when Sadora and people are there. Let me check the Sadora stuff. The name of the currency is mentioned, and I'm pretty sure it is Shia. I'm almost there, just give me a sec. It should be somewhere around here. God damn it, Kirito, just mention it somewhere, please. He just keeps talking about money, but oh, okay, there we go. It is Shia in Underworld. That is correct. Let's see. May you tell me if Yu-Gi-Oh is a good 4-star with his primary weapon? I very much enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh because, first off, his incarnate ability is obviously the Blue Rose Sword. And it's an area of effect attack that affects pretty much everything and destroys everything. So I'm perfectly happy with Yu-Gi-Oh. Same can be said for Ronya as well. Her, well, she doesn't have an enhanced armament, but her ultimate ability is also area of effect, which is very helpful. Okay, now let me see. What weapons do we have? Okay, that's better, but not really. Enhance equipment. You're a bit of a sweat on this game? No, I didn't even progress in the story. Over there, to one less, there we go. Okay, now let's compare, because they are both level 10. If I switch over here, that's less on everything. Okay, we're going with this. And then, yep. Enhance equip. Oh wait, I can enhance the armor as well, so that's gonna be good. Getting them to rank 10 is barely anything, that's fine. Yep, that's... I think that's the base sword. I shouldn't be using that for anything. Okay, how about this? Enhance equip. If you had to recommend one way to experience SAO, would you recommend Rising Steel or the light novels? That's a very simple question. Light novels. Rising Steel is doing a good job, but it is not light novels. It's 1:30, I think I'll leave soon. No worries, man, no worries. Quick question, what SAO mobile game is your favorite? So far my favorite was Integral Factor, but with Rising Steel I'm going more towards Rising Steel. But I still want to see how the story of Integral Factor progresses. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's get your stuff enhanced further. You're surprised when they did the Selka kiss scene like I was? I wasn't surprised, I was pretty sure they were gonna adapt it. Because since the beginning we knew they were gonna adapt Zakaria. So I was pretty confident they would be adapting stuff that the anime has skipped. Early on as well, like that's one of the ways you market your game, so they had to. Oh my god, that's so little benefits there. Okay, at least getting everything to level 10 is helping a lot. Okay, Fizel is not in my team, so she can give the armor over here. During the war, why didn't the Human Empire use dragons against the Dark Territory? Because Dark Territory has plenty of ranged units. First off, the Dark Mages are waiting there, as well as the Ogres. The beast-faced Ogres. If you look at the previous war starting scene, the Ogres specifically reload their crossbows. So the Orcs have their ranged weaponry, and the dark mages have their ranged dark arts. So the moment you try to use one of your dragons nearby in the firing range, you're gonna get fucked up. What Alice is doing is so far away up in the sky that they don't even see her. She's outside of the ranged, and everybody is outside of her range as well, but she does have a specific plan. Yes. Okay, let's do it for Azurika and Volo as well. Do you actually have anything better for Azurika? Nope, doesn't seem like it. What happens if I switch to this? That's lower, that's much lower, that's also lower. We're going with this. And we are enhancing armament, enhancing equipment. Yes. And say enhance armament. How many new Integrity Knights do you think Rising Steel will add? Not many. They can have some more Integrity Knights than what you will see in the anime, but that's because they can bring in stuff from Moon Cradle as well, which is later than War of Underworld. So don't be surprised if there's more Integrity Knights. I don't think they will add more original Integrity Knights per se. Keep forgetting what I was doing. These stuff are so clunky as well. Like, after I enhance something, don't give me a slow banner that I can't skip that is saying I have upgraded it. Yes, I know I upgraded it because that's what I did. I can't skip that enhancement complete screens. That's really annoying. It's the same with level ups, it's the same with skill slot upgrades. It's triggering me more than it should. Oh, don't leave yet. We're gonna go for a pull. We have 250 already. Do I have anything here? No, not yet. Okay, let's go. Wish me luck, guys. Okay, so the thing is, if you look at its elements in the tube, if there are more than 4, you're guaranteed to get a 4-star. If you have 4, you're in troubled area. You still can get further, but that's trouble. Please, god damn it, we fucked up, guys. No 4-star here. I am getting way too many Siunas. Oh, can you stop? That's not any better. Fuck off, Ego. How to get screwed in livestream. It's not good. Which one of you didn't wish any luck? I blame you guys. Just so you know. Fucking hell, that was a bad scout. Only 2 3-stars. That's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, scout 50 times. Like, waste 1,250 gems to get 3 gems back. Thanks, game. Very cool. I am angry. But we unlocked the equipment creation event. That's cool, I guess. Level 40, I'm pretty sure I can take that on. Okay, Butterfly, you're excused because you're a channel member. Scrambled, you're excused because you're a channel member as well. Everybody else, wish luck harder next time, please. I blame you guys for this shitty roll. It's all your fault. I don't like how clunky the animation is, constantly switching instances. That doesn't feel right. That's my main complaint about the gameplay here. Oh, auto is probably gonna cause my demise here. Take care, man, take care. Thanks for being here. Oh, she can actually do some damage. That's interesting. Just go to sleep, Phantom. Don't push your luck. Oh, there we go. Destroyed. Remember, if we reach 12 members this stream, I'm gonna do another poll. I should have probably set it up to 11, goddammit. Getting 2 new members seems so unreal for me. At my size, at the very least. Like, when people like Review Tech USA stream, they get so many members just by streaming something. So painful to get new members for me. I don't like advertising it as well. It sounds... doesn't sound any bad, but like... I don't want to ask people to become a member. But I have to, so that's something I have to live with. Thanks, Frenica. Very cool. Now I can add that armor to someone. Yu-Gi-Oh, what armor do you have? I think that's a water armor as well. That should help. Yes, that's a water armor. That's a match. So the thing is, the equipment is just like memory defrag. You get a bonus if you match the same element as well. So that's always what you should be going for. We're gonna enhance armament as well. Hey Gamerturk, can you give me luck so I can get Ronya on my next pool? I don't know, can I? Because you're not showing up in my friends list when I want my 30 thingies, friend points. Let's get it to 10 and give the rest to Night Sky Sword. Okay, that's much better than what I currently have. Why is everyone water type? Okay, what do you have, Alice? Oh, you already have an armor. Okay, that's a male armor, so Yu-Gi-Oh is the only one that can wear it in my team. Okay, Volo, you can have it. Not that window, please. You have my blessing, Scrambled. You have my blessing. This isn't related to Alicization episode 6, but what are the chances that SAO Progressive will get an anime adaptation? It's quite likely. It's quite likely because we're gonna have a huge blank spot after Alicization ends. They're probably gonna go for AGGO Season 2 because it was very well received. But then they're gonna need something else. Who doesn't have an armor right now? So yeah, what was I saying? They're probably gonna go for AGGO Season 2 and then they're gonna need something else. I don't think they're gonna have a movie or something like Ordinal Scale. They may go for Moon Cradle, but then again, we're gonna have to wait 5, maybe 6 years after Alicization Anime ends for Unital Ring adaptation, so Moon Cradle may not just cut it, so eventually, somewhere down the line, we may get progressive anime. Can I take level 60? What level am I right now? Yeah, I'm not gonna have it with level... God damn it, Scramble to level 27. What's my team level right now? 68, 61, 55, 59. Enemy level is 60. I can take this on. Just need to upgrade the skill slots. Is it spoiler to ask what Renly's weapon is? Yes, because it highly ties to his backstory, which is gonna be covered next episode. Just hang in there for a couple more hours. I should play CSGO as well, I don't know, but watching you would be fun. I did play a lot of CSGO, I'm just way too much into Destiny right now that I can't play CSGO. I wasn't a good CSGO player, by the way. I was like Nova 4 at most. So yeah. Oh my god, I exhausted all my materials. Everyone wants SAO progressive anime, but I just want more of Yuki in a scene or somewhere. Your wish may eventually come true because her side story, Sister's Prayer, is being brought into Volume 22. It's one of the 4 stories that's being featured in Sword Art Online Volume 22 Kiss and Fly. So maybe if they decide to just adapt it because it's part of the main series now as Volume 22, similar to some of early and late Volume 8 stories, you may eventually get more Yuki on screen. Okay, I don't think this is gonna work, so I need to take over, not leave it on auto. Because that's kind of cutting it short. Shut up, Cobalt Lord. Okay, now, we're gonna go with Charge. Ronya doesn't have anything in hands. Raises Incarnate Break of a single... Okay, that's good, that's... very helpful. Who did I use it on? I hate this UI. Used it on myself. Fucking amazing. Was gonna use it on Alice because that's the only one with a break skill. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna go further charge. Will the 4 whirling blades get any development or not? Well, one of them certainly won't. Because the Kira is dead. No, you won't see much of the other whirling blades either. The Kira is the most established one. Does anyone need heals? Okay. We're gonna go with Assault then. Whoa, that hurts. Okay, reserve characters. That's 48, I think, or 38. Okay, we're bringing in Volo and Azurika. That's fine. We can take it. Its health is low. Oh, its health is not low. It is not low. God damn it. This is not what I signed up for. Ah, Avalanche, that's nice. If we get progressive adaptation, I'm hoping we go back to the older art style. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. Can I cause a knockback with this? I don't think I can. Raises physical res of a single ally. Fuck you too, game. Okay, Alice is dead, as she should be. We're gonna keep charging and hopefully I can have Yujo use his information. But I don't think that's gonna be enough. That's still more than half. If I use charge, that puts me behind the Kobold Lord, so we are waiting. Let's go for more assault. I'm pretty sure I am not beating this one. The UI is just too crowded and it doesn't give you the right idea every single time. My main problem with it. Okay, push him behind Volo as well. Okay, Volo, you really need to fill my incarnate meter. Thank you. What is he gonna use there? Can I see? He's gonna use Area of Effect and he's gonna kill you, Jion. Okay, I'm gonna take some risk and heal myself and hopefully not die. Okay, let's see. Stun. Nice, not nice. Nice at all. But if I wait after Azurika, her heal, stun as well. There we go, that brings everyone back, but that pushes Azurika behind the Kobold Lord as well, so I lose one incarnate user, that's fine. I'll go with this. I have a question, why didn't that beta tester didn't drink the potion in SAO Season 1 Episode 2? The reason why Diavel didn't drink the potion is because he was hiding so much as well. If you read Progressive, you already know about this, but Diavel was also a beta tester and he specifically tried to sabotage Kirito the entire time. He tried to purchase his Anil Blade as well, just so he could get the final attack bonus. So he was more or less playing the entire raid team over there to get the final attack bonus. So he didn't want to live with that. And yeah. Is it better to scout characters or weapons? Characters are more important than weapons. If you have 4 different 4 stars, then you can start going for weapons, but at this point characters are much more important. Yes, go for the switch combination. Assault. 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 You're not done yet? No, I am not. I am playing the game. Shouldn't, but I'm playing the game. Hey there, Master Chief, welcome. How long do you plan to stream? I don't know, I should probably stop soon. It's almost 2 hours, an hour and 50 minutes. God damn it, he didn't die. That is very problematic, but we're trying to keep Yuji alive because he's my damage dealer. We're not gonna go for another incarnate because I'm not gonna survive. So we're completely going for breaking the guy's health. Come on, Azurika, do something. Nah, he didn't die. Okay, he attacked Yujio. Please don't attack Yujio again. That's 90%. Okay, before it's his turn again, I'm pretty sure we can take care of him. There we go, that's a kill. Good job, Tiza. As I said, I'll wrap up pretty soon, like in the next 10 minutes. But if you want another character scout, 2 more channel members and I'll go purchase 250 tickets for another fall. Please become channel members. Oh, I'm getting more rewards. That's pretty good. Yep, that's definitely useful. Okay, defeating level 80. That's gonna need a little bit more grinding. That's not gonna happen today. Let's see.
ほら、贈り物があるみたい。ねえねえ、誰からなの？
Do I have no new mission clears?
先輩たち
I
み
mean,
た
the
い
thing
に
has 6
強くな
different
れたらいい
missions.
な。
Okay, it needs me to clear 5 times, 10 times, 15 times, EX 5 times, EX 10 times, EX 15 times, and only 5 diamonds for
なんか
that.
疲れているみたいね。
Does not seem worth
もう
it,
もう
but
休んだら。
again, if I grind enough, that should be easy. Let me go back to the party. Like, one of the main problems I have with this character screen is that I cannot see if they have armor or not. I can only see the weapons. And that's annoying. I have to go into the character screen to see what they have. Okay, first off, we're going into Yu-Gi-Oh screen because I just got a water bracelet or something. That's definitely what we're doing. Have you seen the new trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog? Yes, yes, I have. It's a good new design. I'm okay with it. Okay, there we go. It's very little HP, some MP, no attack. So my attack is dropping down slightly, but doesn't matter too much. Okay, next person I want to keep alive is Ronya, obviously. But I think Ronya already has the fire one, yes. But she can have more. There you go, Ronya. Does Alice have an outfit? I think she has. Yup. Yup. Leafa, do you have anything? Leafa also has an outfit. I think it's only Azuriko who doesn't have one. Can't believe I'm going for R3 equipment this hard. Go for level 10 again. Yeah, thank you for joining, man. Okay, now. Don't proceed, confirm. Okay, now Night Sky Sword should be leveled up, obviously. Because that's my only R4 equipment. Max it. Oh, that's too much. Oh my god, that's destroying the amount of Shia I have. That's 1/3 of what I have. Or just 100 attacks and a little bit more. Everything for you, Yu-Gi-Oh! So you don't die at the end of it. You're still gonna die, I know, but... Do we have more battle points in ordinal battle? Yep, 1 point, let's go. 31, I am 35, so we are definitely going for this. We're not at the end of the stream just yet. You still have time to become a member. Hey there, Intergalactic, welcome. It's been a while. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh, go for teaser. There we go, that's more than half damage. Pretty good. Garden of Salvation next week? Sure thing, I'm up for it. You're gonna need to do it eventually. Okay, Teaser, can you please die? You can't, okay. Yeah, Teaser's dead, right? That continuous damage. Why does she stay at 1 HP? It's annoying. Go away. Oh my god, my Leafa is dead. If she attacks Leafa, okay, Leafa's... Oh, Leafa survived. Good job, Leafa. Please don't attack Leafa. Please don't. No, that's an area of effect attack. Damn you, Sachi. You were supposed to be the dead one. There we go. Sachi is now officially the dead one. Anytime before Sunday, so let's make that Thursday or something. That should work. You're barely doing any damage, Pirate Alice. You'll be better. I feel like we have exhausted all of your questions. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! This one has... Is that physical resist? It also has type resist, so we're not going for a utility. Are you gonna make a video on the new trailer? Nope, I don't plan to because I'm already too late and I am way too busy to go for that. Hey, please, Alice, do something. Do some... Okay, that was... That's good. That's fine, Pirate. Okay, 508 points. That's not enough. Some people are really grinding this hard. How can you reach... Where's the ranks? I'm in rank B. I need like 3,000 more points to jump to rank A. People are somehow already on SS. That's gonna take a while. Should I even go for Pirate Alice medals? Because as a unit she is quite bad. Probably go for regular crystals. If I collect enough, I can then get her stuff. But right now, no, that's not happening. Oh yeah, for movie universe, sure, probably. Oh, we get 50 AP bonus. Okay, we can do more stuff now. No need to end the stream now. Okay, event. I'm not gonna go for that. I wanna unlock Sortidina stuff. We're going with normal and progressing here. Take care, man. Can I complete the quest with all field treasure chest? God damn it. Okay, I need to stay on screen again. Okay, this is the last mission we're doing. I am not proceeding here. This is where we wrap up the stream. I'm just gonna collect all the chests. It's already been over 2 hours. It's not like we're getting new members, so... I shouldn't stream over 2 hours anyway. I need to create more videos. So tomorrow, I'm gonna upload a video for Renly right after the episode airs. But after that, I also need to make a video for Eldri, just in case, depending on how much the anime adapts tomorrow. So yeah, I got more stuff to do, and then after the episode, of course, I'm gonna work on the explained stuff. And after that, I'm gonna work on the Fate Grand Opinion stuff, hopefully to be on time for once for that. And then I need to do some university stuff. It's actually more of a pressing concern right now. Okay, Kirito, please don't go that way. No. I'm pretty sure we are missing a chest. I am gonna go for that chest. Nope. Back my control. Take care, Nicholas.
さすがだね。
At least the game has all the battles, so you can sweep through things easily. That helps.
やったね。勝ったよ。
It's barely leveling me up though. Ah, no chest. We came here for nothing. Okay, leave it to auto. Oh my god, everyone's leaving already. Why are you leaving before I end the stream, guys? Why is YouTube having issues? Oh my god, I have a bunch of dropped frames. It's like 1%. I have no clue what happened there. I'm not even sure if that drop was recent or not. But yeah, there's nothing on my side at the moment. Let's just end this chapter and then I can wrap up the stream. Probably shouldn't even have started this chapter. Oh, there we go. I like that. That's why I like area of effect attacks.
この手で守るんだ。よし。
I'm almost at the exit. Please, game. Trying to finish this chapter. The good thing is I can play this on stream and then re-record it afterwards because I can replay the events. That's something I like. Hey there, Yaz, welcome. We're about to finish the stream, but welcome. There we go, almost done. Pretty sure we can reach the boss now. Without having another encounter, please reach the boss. Oh my god, why is it 10 PM already? Oh, because I've been streaming for 2 hours. I should have stopped when the questions had ended. Come on, just quickly clear the boss. Then I can cook something because I didn't eat anything since breakfast. That's probably what I did wrong. Should have eaten something before the stream. Good job, Ronya. You are my blessing now. Oh, we're testing our sword. Are we gonna test out a 4-hit skill?
片手剣ソードスキルホリゾンタルスクエアはっせい
There we go. Horizontal square works, but what about Nova Ascension?
よしはっ
Okay, that was stupid. They just used the Warple Strike animation for that. Okay. Teaser. Definitely teaser.
お前は確かセルルと集権士の
はい
だが
Volo is a nice
私が
guy.
ここを訪れた目的も似たようなものだ。ああ。おお。礼を言うには早いぞ。キリト連士。私は服の泥の剣まで許すと言っていない。
At the times they switch to anime screenshots, it feels jarring. I don't like it. Use your sprites, they're good enough. But yeah, that brings us to the end of the stream. Thank you very much for your questions, despite the fact that they have been lacking in the latter hour or something. But yeah, I hope I answered your questions enough. Hopefully I will have enough time next week to make this a normal video so I can answer some spoiler questions as well. That was what we should have done this week, but yeah, shit happens. My schedule is that shit, and it happens quite often. But yeah, thank you very much for being here, and I will see you tomorrow. We're gonna have some videos as the episode goes live, and then we're gonna continue with Alicization Explained, as always. Thank you very much for watching. As I said, I'll see you next time, but stay cool, take care. Now, how do I stop the stream, and if I stop it now, is that gonna cut me off mid-sentence? That's one of the biggest dilemmas when we're ending streams.